Thank you so much for having me. We actually, for reasons we couldn't mention, could not get snacks tonight, so we had to make some, and I apologize for how they look, but
they're beautiful.
They are 30-minute Madelines
without a Madeline tray, so
with random things. So we're going to munch on those this evening. That probably isn't a good spot for you, but I think what takes priority, is it this or the art?
I think the art.
Okay, well,
I think the art. And we're gonna look. It's a new journal. It's
oh my god, so fresh
a new
and so
journal.
clean.
Look, now I'm trying to see on my phone if we're actually like in the screen here at the bottom. The top.
Well, as soon as this advertisement for Domino's Pizza is done, I can tell you. Here, let's just set that there, maybe. Unless you need your water palette there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing lots of splishy splashy things, so that's not gonna work for me.
All right, perfect. Well, if you want to see what your screen looks like, there you go.
Oh, yeah, if you could just hold the pose. Should I raise it up? I feel like I should raise it up. You raise me up.
Sure.
I did a little bit. How did that work out?
It worked out.
What's happening?
I'm just trying to get rid of the light effect that you have going on. Oh my gosh, so we have Michelle, Denise, and Crystal are all here and saying hi.
Ooh, hey, everybody. Oh, just so everyone knows, Jenna will be with us in a little bit. She is driving home from work.
Perfect.
Yay. All right, so tonight, I figured I'd do a little challenge for... That's too many shadows happening right here. I can't approve of that. I am going to do a little challenge for myself. Rocky is playing with... That's not going to work because now it's blinding me.
Perfect. Well, you just do whatever you need to do.
Okay. Why is that happening?
I don't know. Anywho, moving on.
Does everybody else have a really weird shadow thing happening on their page?
I think it's the light frequencies. Yay, I am starting a Jenna fan club.
All right. So... Oh, where was it? Oh, yes.
Cheryl says I made it. Hi, Kimball. Hi, Rocky. And then Jenna's not here right now.
Cheryl with all the cookies. So tonight, I'm going to do a little challenge for myself because I'm going to use colors that I never use, which is fitting for the holiday season because it's red and green. I rarely use them in my art as like a main color, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on red and green and a little tinsel.
And then whatever you just did got rid of the light strip, so good job, Kimball.
Yay!
You held up color and it solved all the world's
All
problems.
it needed was a little... It's probably like wigging out just on the texture here.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky's adjusting things.
You're fine, move on.
Always adjusting. So anyway, I'm going to draw... I drew a little doodle today while I was sitting downstairs. There we go, a little doodle. And we're gonna draw her a little... She kind of looks evil in this. She may be an evil party goer. We don't know. But I'm going to set her up here.
And Trisha was asking what snacks we have. So glad you asked. We are having homemade Madelines because we could not go out to get snacks. So that's what we made. They basically turned out like little flat pancakes.
They're like shortbread cookies.
And then these ones have a lemon frosting and these ones have vanilla frosting with orange cranberry chutney.
A chutney. A chutney, because we're fancy in these parts. Chutney.
Can you taste it? Can you smell it?
There goes that chutney. Okay. Let's get down to... Oh, see, every time. Oh,
my Lord. Don't bring Mulan to every single episode.
I can't help it. I'm looking for something important. Water. I need a little spritzer. A mister, if you will. Ooh, it's a mister bottle. And I need to get my inks ready. So hopefully they don't blend and turn to like gray or mud or something. I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna do it.
Don't be scared, Kimball. Everything's gonna be fine. You want to know why? Because we have these orange and cranberry chutney Madelines, Kimball.
Welcome to the baking show with Rocky.
Here, you can have that one and eat it.
What? I can't. It's so sticky.
And then you can describe the taste sensation.
Creamy orange chutney. Cranberry, vanilla icing.
Cindy says, stop with the Milan already. It's in my head again.
Sorry.
Missy says, good evening, everyone. You mentioned that Jenna's running a bit behind, right? She'll be on?
Yes, Jenna will be here eventually. With us all. Not here in person. That'd be lovely. All right, we're going to spray some color, or some water, splash some color, close the book, smear it, let it do its thing, pull out colored pencils, watercolors. We're doing it. I'm a little freaked out because I never use these colors. And they are complementary colors, so they will probably turn to garbage. But also, that's okay.
I want everyone to know that before Kimball's live start, his hands go very cold and he gets very nervous every single time.
We don't know why.
It's like when he goes to the doctor and they take his pulse and it like starts racing and they're like, did your pulse naturally over 100?
They're like, are you nervous? I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. We're going to put a little green up here. A little green there. I'm going to do it. She's going to have a green neck thing happening down here. And plop in some skin tone, because who doesn't like having a little skin tone, right? I mean,
I enjoy it for myself.
She is already looking beautiful. Ms. You heard me. Lots of green.
You sure did, Smudge Moose.
All right. And we're just going to close the book on it.
Ah!
Thus concludes today's live.
JK.
Just kidding.
How's everyone's week been? What are you doing? Thanks for joining us. We're excited to have you.
I'm like, oh, good sketchbook. Who's a good sketchbook? Brand new, first page. Hope it turns out.
Does that sketchbook deserve a homemade Madeline with lemon frosting on it?
Oh, did you eat my other one?
Right, the one you had started. So you have these other 3.
You know, I was getting started on it. I was really working it. Gust of wind went kapoosh. We like that.
Missy says, is that a new Jane Davenport sketchbook?
Girl, you know it is. It is brand new.
Cheryl's been baking.
Yes, she has. And I saw pictures, and I told her I would volunteer as a taste tester.
Wait, what? You didn't share pictures with me.
That's because you were busy in the kitchen.
Making things.
And I appreciate that.
Let's see what else is happening.
Oh, that is so warm. It feels lovely.
Nancy says just playing.
Playing with art or just playing around town? Are you a gal on the go? Where is... Look, I'm impatient. Give me one of these. Yes, I'm going to bite it.
I wish I could show you what Gimble's doing right now.
No. We don't need to see that. And then I'm just going to dab up the little dribbly bits.
Trisha says that she's the same Kimball with nerves. And that she finished her Christmas village today. Yay!
Ooh, lovely. I love little Christmas villages. Okay, she looks like a big old like ant face or something right now, but we're gonna help her out. Maybe. Oh, I wasn't supposed to put anything on this side. You guys were supposed to remind me that I didn't tell you that, so never mind. Yeah, this side was gonna be like negative space hair. We'll figure something out.
Is it too late to start over, Kimball?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, that's probably dry enough.
Catherine says, I tried red and green. Mine was ... tragic. Cindy says, card making again using colored pencils. I'm so happy.
Ooh, nice.
She's very happy. And then Cheryl says, okay, I'm seeing Santa with red nose and green beard, so this should be interesting.
Girl, that is not what's happening, but I see it too. I see it too. All right. For those just joining, let me clear up my space because I'm a hot mess. I used those incredible inks. We got Frida, smell delicious. The new ones have no scent. And cleaning my hands off. Maybe I'll need this water later. We'll set you aside.
And also, he's going to have a bite of this delicious orange cranberry chutney Madeline that we made for the live. There you go, Kimball.
Because I'm not hyped up enough on sugar. Oh my god.
Oh, Jenna's here. You want the rest of that one, or should I eat that one?
No, save it for me.
Okay, you got it.
I deserve it. I'm a good person.
Everyone say hi, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna.
We appreciate you being here, everyone.
All right, so I sketched this out earlier. We're going to attempt to put that there. It may or may not turn out. We don't know. Ooh, it's a big book.
It is because you're going to not rush it, and you're going to take your time.
Let's take our time. I'm not going to sing it. I want to, though, so badly. All right, so she's going to have green lashes, red eyes, red berries, green holly. I was going to give her white hair, but I totally messed up and smashed the colors together, so whatever.
Maybe she's twins now?
I need to smell this really quick. Why does it smell so good? Why is that? It's just delicious. Okay.
Bring it down slightly. It's a little too high. There you go. That's better.
All right. I do this for you.
Yeah, you do. Thank you.
And then you fix it. All right.
There it is. My OCD is satiated.
So she's going to have a red nose, red lips, green eyelashes. Let's see how this is going to come together. Trying to do some spacing. She's got kind of squinty eyes because she's like, do I want to be at this party?
What party is it?
I don't know. Holiday party. And she's like...
Is it like for her boyfriend's work or something? Or
Oh, maybe. Or girlfriends. We don't judge in these parts.
I'm just saying, her significant others.
Her lover's party. Okay, so she's got like the squinty eye. I'm gonna do red. Now check your Facebook.
I not lately because I've been baking these delicious homemade Madelines.
It's a Madeline batter. Those aren't Madelines. They're Madeline adjacent.
She lives 2 hours away, and her timing leaving her house was a little off to get here in time. You know what, Jenna? It doesn't matter. We forgive you. We're just glad to have any time with you.
You can take all the time you need.
I think I speak for everyone in the group.
All right, let's place a nose, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, breathing is good. She's got some nose holes. I was trying to think up another controversial topic to talk about, and all I could think of were pleats on pants or trousers. And that's not, you know...
That was the most controversial?
Well, I'm not... For me, like, I don't want to stir anything up for reals, Rocky.
Oh, so that's the most, like, safe controversial...
No, I just went back to pants and trousers. You know. Personally, I don't get pleats. I don't understand them. Like, they look so poofy and weird to me.
Catherine says we need to get a Madeline mold for Rocky's Christmas gift. Whatever, it's fine. They're little flat pancakes of delicious. Although it would have been nice to have
better.
What?
I mean, they taste delicious. Let me just... No,
the form pan would be nice just because there's so much butter in them that they tend to, like, melt when they get hot, so it's better to have...
I'm glad I have a whole roll of paper towels up here.
But it really does just taste like a Madeline. I found a really cool recipe online because normally they take like an hour and a half to make. And this one,
who's got the time?
It was only like a half hour, so it was very, very simple. Did I have all the ingredients that they wanted? No. Did I substitute out and just make it up? Yes.
And they turned out lovely. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oof. Those are gonna make it.
What was the most exciting thing that happened to you this week, Kimball?
Should we really talk about that?
Or the second most exciting thing that happened this week?
Well, now I got nothing.
Okay. What's the most exciting thing that happened to everyone else out there? Waiting for comments to pop up. Nancy says, Kimball, you make splotches look good. Thumbs up.
Thanks. You know, I could become a professional splotcher.
I could be a splotch watcher.
A splotcher. I drew her head down too far. Or the green, and we'll just say the green leaked up too high. But we're going to work with it.
I'll just pretend that she's wearing a really tall green turtleneck.
Well, it's going to be turtleneck-esque.
Gotcha.
Let's see. She's got ears. She likes to hear what's going on. Ears. They're just shapes.
Trisha, Jenna says playing with my mink was exciting.
Is
it mink? M-I-N-C. Mince. Mink.
Mink. Is it a mink?
I don't know. Trisha says, you know when you go through the ugly bit, I'm just seeing green beard now. And then Crystal says, exciting stuff this week. I started investing in the stock market.
Ooh.
I'm a real grown-up now, LOL. Now you're going to be constantly, like, opening up your, like, Fidelity page to, like, see where your money's at.
Check the Fidelity.
And then if it drops, like, $100, you're going to be like, no, sell it!
Oh, my God.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
I just let Rocky do that stuff.
I just pretend it's not there, and it's an investment that's going to stay there for a long time. Catherine said, could be a green feather boa.
Ooh, close. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm seeing things. I'm getting a vision. I'm just no, I've had the vision all day long.
Is anyone, like, ramping up for the holiday time? Like, are you getting time off? Are you having fun? Like, what is happening in this time? What are you guys doing instead right now?
Do what I want. All right, I'm going to give her a little thing happening here.
What is it? It says someone said, oh, so Cindy said, oh, Jen, I need to pull out my mince. What is it?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. It sounds like something far more important than us. Maybe it's an arts thing?
Can you invest in mink in the stock market?
God, I would hope not.
Oh, it's pronounced mink. So we know it's pronounced mink, but we don't have an explanation of what it is. I feel like everyone, all 20 people watching, are keeping you and me in suspense right now on what mink is. Is it like a mink coat?
I was playing with my mink today, just dressing up, dressing down.
We used to live in Portland, and legit people would like come with buckets of blood and like douse the people that sold the mink jackets.
They're like the fur stores. I'm like, why would you open a fur store in Portland, Oregon? Is the real question. All right, we're getting some stuff laid out.
Okay, so let's see. Crystal says, thanks, Jenna. I figured it couldn't hurt. The Corona budget is killing me. I need some more moolah. Haha. Cheryl says, I have to work Monday through Wednesday. Then I'm off until January 4th. Lovely.
Woo-hoo!
Lovely. Trisha says, still under house arrest in the UK. So just me and the cat this Christmas. Oh, that's so like romantic though. Like I could totally see if we still had Mason around, just like, wink, wink.
I mean, I go with cozy over romantic, but...
Well, still.
You know.
Well, enjoy your time with your kitty. She's lucky to have someone to love her in the holidays and all time of the years. Jenna says, oh, it's a hot foil machine.
Ah. I mean, that's what I thought.
Like for what? Like, what do you do with it?
You hot foil stuff.
Like your hair?
Yes, hot foil your hair.
I
don't do that.
Nancy says, I said it's a foiling machine. And then said, used by paper crafters mostly, I think. Okay, well, when we're done with this, I'm looking up the mink.
All right, I'm gonna...
Sorry, I was trying to provide some kind of sound effect.
Yes, it was very dramatic, thank you.
What is that supposed to... What is that? Is it like holly or something?
Yeah. The picture's right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would
you like another homemade Madeline
Are you trying to fatten me up?
I just want your hands to get as shaky as possible for the detail parts.
We're already there.
It's really good with the chutney, wouldn't you say? The orange cranberry chutney.
I got a new ring.
What's in that ring, Kimball? What is that?
That's crushed opal.
And is that real opal for $10, or do we think it's possibly glitter from the
Everything's
Walmart
real.
Martha Stewart glitter collection?
Everything's real.
Okay, sorry. Catching up on comments, Jenna says, Cindy, I've been coloring with the toner pen and then foiling over it. It's so much fun. I didn't really land that last part. It didn't sound like it was fun, but like
yeah,
the way
Rocky, you could just...
It was so much fun! That's a little...
That's overselling it.
Too much for Jenna. I can't even... I don't know. Whatever. Gloria says, yummy. Thank you.
Oh, stop talking about me.
And Trisha says, holly and berries. I get it.
Yay!
Is it Holly Berry? Is that her name?
Oh my god.
If you were Holly Berry, would you change your name for the holiday season to Holly Berry?
I would just be Holly Berry all the time.
Mm.
I'm going to do some going up on her face. I mean, it's probably mostly going to get lost in the watercolor, so I'm not worried about it too much. But this... See how much I had to concentrate to see?
Everyone let him think.
To think of the shape.
Don't speak too loudly or jar him in any way.
Oh. At least, you know, the one I looked at forever ago. We don't really care because we're going to paint over it. Okay. And then maybe
You're still talking about the mink.
Well, it's probably a fabulous little doohickey.
It probably is. I'm very curious. Like, I'm trying to imagine everything in my head, but I know it's nowhere near what is actually happening.
Okay, and then her hair.
Her
hair. She needs eyebrows. We're going to give her red eyebrows right now because that's what's in my hand. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. Listen, she went and got her eyebrows done, and they did her wrong.
I'd like to point out that if we ate this entire thing of cookies...
It's only 10 calories.
We would have 11 tablespoons of butter.
Let's not talk about this anymore.
And probably like 1 3/4 cups of sugar in our bodies.
I mean, we're going to eat it all eventually.
Like, is it better just to do it all at once and get it over with? Or, like, spread that out over...
How fast do I want my heart going? All
Jenna
right.
has 3 comments in a row. Calm down, Jenna. All right, so she says, Rocky, after Kimball's live, would you like me to go live on Instagram to show you what the mink is? Obviously.
Yeah.
And then she says, Cindy, I've been stamping images and coloring those to fussy cut later. I was just thinking about the word fussy cut earlier when that woman was cutting up the things on the thing we were watching. Anyway.
Oh.
And then Jenna
Sophia
says,
Lou.
Kimball.
Yes.
She's looking festive.
Oh, you know, she is.
Point.
She is ready for the holiday party that she doesn't want to go to. Well, she's not going to go to because who's going to holiday parties right now?
Socially distanced virtual parties. I just had a virtual party. There was this online platform for doing white elephant exchanges, and it was like so much more convenient than doing one in real life. I just want to put that out there. Like in the future, I don't even know that we'll have a get together. We might just do it again this way.
Is that the same thing where you guys were all sitting in a movie theater?
Yes. That was just like a Zoom meeting.
Basically. Oh, gotcha. I was
gifts left and right. It was so controversial, and like you never want to steal from like the president of your area, but everyone does anyway.
I did feel incredibly flattered when they were fighting over. One year I did an art piece for the was it called White Elephant?
Yes. We basically Kimball did an art piece and I filmed it and edited it, so we gave them the art and then like a little USB thumb drive with like the video on it, and it ended up going to Reba. She got it,
and I know,
and yeah,
I was like, I was there. Well, I helped set it up, or we helped take our mirror up or something. Using my Jane Davenport, which one are these? Oh my god. The glitz-sea palette. Don't use them as often.
Excuse me, guys.
Water. And we're going to try and stay with reds and greens. I don't know why. It's a thing I'm doing.
Is it because it's holiday-y?
Holiday-y.
Celebrate.
I just want to try mixing them together to see what I get. I know it's going to be muddy, murky, weird looking. Oh, it's like a bloody purple. Uh-oh, I don't have a test page.
It's on the verge of eggplanty, but not really. Never mind.
Ooh. Okay, I'm kind of digging out for like these really deep dark shadows down here. To like make all the... It's like her skin behind the green.
Cheryl says loving all the holly.
Oh, well, thank you. She's like, not on your drawing, in my house.
No, she loves it on your drawing, Kimball.
Oh, well, thank you. Just darkening up behind it to make it stand out a little bit more. All right. That looks like weird, I don't know, sea kelp.
Looks fine to me.
That's all that matters. Colored pencils, get off my paper towels. Alrighty, so now, that color kind of scares me now. It's so much darker. Plus I laid it down on green. Let's do red here. That Arial to make like a shading color. Add some water to that. Alright, let's...
Don't drip it, don't drip it.
I wouldn't. Why would I do that? I'm a trained professional.
Who are you trained by?
High school teachers that knew what they were doing.
Do you have any teachers that like really made an impression on you, Kimball?
Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Grooms were the two that come to mind very easily.
Mm. Was that just for art or just in general?
They were my art teachers, but also, I mean, yeah, they had an impact on me with art, but also just in life.
Shh.
Can I just get some silence here? Thanks. A little shadow under the hairline.
Do you ever like title these pieces in your head before you start them?
No.
Do you ever title your pieces in general?
Should I name this Good Golly Miss Holly?
Yes, for sure.
All right.
I'm starting to get indigestion from these homemade Madelines, but I really want to eat another one.
Yeah, she has green makeup now, in case you were wondering.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Did you just feel bold?
No.
Did you make a mistake, Kimball?
No, I didn't.
Okay. She's looking a little like Poison Ivy.
Well.
But like, went to the ball at Christmas time. Do you think the Poison Ivy would go to a ball?
Maybe. Would she go there and do good things? Probably not.
Nancy says, I love this piece already, heart shape.
Ooh, thank you. I'm freaking out of how it's going to turn out. I don't know why. Everything's going okay so far.
I feel like you freak out every time.
I do.
Maybe that's what...
Wait,
do you want me to get a little tipsy?
No. All right, let's color in some green down here.
Cheryl says, I was thinking she had a superhero vibe.
Well, maybe she does. Superhero or supervillain?
I don't know. You decide.
Because really, she just looks like... Well, right now, she doesn't really have eyes. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. I need to pick a darker green. Enchantress.
So we watched the end of Mandalorian.
Oh.
I personally really like that series, and I'm sad that this version of it is done. But, Kimball, thoughts? Talk about controversial topics.
I like the overall story. There are so many little things that happen that I'm like, why? Why?
Like what? Can you explain?
Just, okay, why can't the bad guys shoot? I get that. I mean, is it seriously just a Star Wars joke now, or what? And also, because, like, there's a scene where they escape out of a window onto a ledge out of, like, a cafeteria-looking place, and all the bad guys are trying to climb out and shoot them, and I'm like, just shoot their legs. That's all you have to do. Like, why are you making this harder?
They had one job.
Like, why are you making this harder than it needs to be?
I got a little misty at the end.
But there's a lot of things like that where I'm just like, it's just little things like that throughout the whole series, and I'm like, wait, it doesn't have to be that way.
So it takes you out of, like, the moment?
Yeah, because I'm just like, why are you terrible at your job?
Well, they're stormtroopers, Kimball. They're supposed to be terrible at their job.
Okay, but like I said, overall, I like the overall story and everything that's happening. There's little things that I'm like, wait, what? Why?
Okay, let's see. Sorry. So Trisha says, my favorite teacher and...
Wait, I'm sorry, where are you from?
And, like, what we call high school. Like, here in the U.S., what we call high school. I don't think they call it the same over there.
Oh.
And then Nancy says she looks like Angelina Jolie.
I'm happy with that.
Very happy with that.
I'm sure she's happy with that.
Missy says, I personally credit the end of Mandalorian.
Yeah, because, like, what's going to happen to little dude? Because we all know what happens with Kylo Ren and the other thing.
Totes. And then Cindy says, I knew I liked you, Kimball. I picked stuff apart, too.
Yay!
Missy says, but they had two sniper shooter outside shooting the troopers inside. LOL.
Yeah. The good guys are always so much better at shooting.
And then Jenna says the Mandalorian was so good.
Okay. Oh.
I love that Timothy Olyphant was in this season, by the way, just like randomly.
Yeah, he's fun. He was in a show or a movie called
Broken Hearts Club?
Broken Hearts Club.
That also had the dad from Frasier in it.
Ugh, yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he was
That'll come to
actor.
me. No.
He didn't start acting until he was like in his 40s, right?
Right. He was British too, which a lot of people don't know, but he gave up his accent to be in the military. Like, he tried to blend in, so he got rid of his accent.
That's like such
what
an
I
interesting
understand
story,
anyway.
though, like to go so far into your life and be like, I'm going to be an actor now.
Well, when another prestigious actor tells you should do it, you should do it. There's nothing really to it. You should do it, you should do it.
I feel like life, if you're lucky, is long enough that you can try different things. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's a profession or not is, like, up to you, but, like, I feel like there's so many different things you can try to do in your life.
Like,
from a creative point of view.
I'm not like doing YouTube Live because I never thought I'd be doing it.
Just anything.
Look, I'm trying to make it about me, Rocky.
Well, that should be. It's Kimball's Corner.
Well.
Gloria says, yes, I agree.
On everything.
Just whatever I was saying, probably.
Oh, okay. You agree with
Just
Rocky. All right. All right. We're going to just lay down some green on this weird tattoo thing that I drew and wasn't sure about. It's there now, so we're living with it. All right. Now, for her hair, I was going to leave just white, so I'm going to What color should I do this background area to make her hair pop out?
Are you waiting for comments to pop up with the color?
Yeah, if anyone has a really good suggestion.
Oh, okay, so you're basically going to read what people write and then decide for yourself.
Well, should I just stick with greens, honestly? Like greens and reds? Or should I do like a blue?
Turquoise.
Turquoise is a beautiful color. I could do orange.
Missy says blue, and then Jenna says gold.
I could do like blue and then do like gold splats.
Blold. Okay, do that.
Okay. Should we just do this blue since it's here, or?
Okay, we're getting lots of blue turquoise, and we have gold, so I think that's just what you need
Strong
to do.
opinions coming through. I like
it's
it.
Like we're all creating it together, but through Kimball's little fingers.
Well, I kind of have chubby fingers, but thanks for saying they're little.
You have really nice hands, actually.
Thank you. I work out. Are we back? Are we back? There was an issue. I'm not sure what happened.
I think you're back.
My hands are in this.
Catherine says, crap, my sound cut off just when it was getting juicy. And then Cindy says, we're back, you're back. We didn't realize we were gone for a while, sorry.
I was very self-absorbed. You know how I am.
I was eating cookies, sorry.
We're over here stuffing our faces with sugar.
You know how this goes. Every time we have a live, it has to cut out at least once.
I was just really confident because the past 2 times it hasn't happened, so I was like, it's not going to happen. I guess I should keep that fear instilled, right?
If you can't see or hear, though, you might want to, like, close it and reopen it, because sometimes that'll help.
Rocky, working the IT. Turn it off and on again. Can anybody else hear Rocky chewing, or is that just me? Now I'm paranoid. I keep looking at my phone like, is it there? Are we there?
I'm leaving a comment.
Don't leave a comment. Because it's going to be like I'm commenting on my own live. What you commenting? It's so quiet. What's happening?
Trisha said she has to do the refresh, but she has to watch the adverts first.
Sorry about that.
One day there will be no buffering.
Oh.
Catherine said she thought you were trying to censor me from something.
Never.
I don't even know what part it cut out on. Like, what were we talking about that was so juicy? Was it when we were lying in bed together? Is that what it was? When I stare at you while you're sleeping?
The creepy talk.
Someday we'll catch up to technology, guys.
Also, when we were at this place, this lady was like talking about how when she realized she was getting old, and because, you know, pushing 40, and look, now I can believe what I was gonna say. Yeah, well.
Don't leave me hanging. What was it?
You were there. What did she say? I mean, she talked about, like, for her, it was when she
broached 50?
Oh, no, when she had to, like, fill out that form, and it was, like, your age bracket between this age and that age. And she was like, oh, my God. But it was leading up to something, and I got really distracted by nothing.
Yeah, I guess I said we were in bed together, and then the sound went out. I mean, we can all assume that we're in bed together every night.
I need this one still. You're done. Okay, maybe I will. No, I still need to add some shading.
Yes, Kimball has really pretty hands, and he has a really, really beautiful profile. He doesn't think so, personally, but
well,
whatever.
I would like to get rid of my... It's not really a double chin. It's like my chin goes to my Adam's apple throw. Like there's just like this.
And so I have like traditional, like where it goes from chin to like.
He's beautiful.
I'm fine with it. I'm just glad I have a chin at all. And organs.
Good save. Throw that in there. Or I love a good organ, you know?
Gloria said, you're both making me smile. Thank you, heart.
It's good to laugh. We love to laugh.
I have already had 5 tablespoons of butter this evening. So...
I'm sorry.
I'm going for gold, literally.
But like when you eat mashed potatoes, How much butter's in that?
Oh yeah, I wasn't complaining. I was just stating.
Speaking of, I need to make I have some sweet what are they called? Purple sweet potatoes, something, I don't know. I got something downstairs, I need to do something with it. Okay, I think I'm done with the watercolors.
Oh my gosh, I saw this really, I found it very annoying, but I found this video and it's like, keys to a successful relationship. And one of the first things the guy was like, never assume that you're going to be with the person you first fall in love with. Like, first loves never last. I was like, and click.
Oh, it was like, there's 3 types of love.
Right. But I was just like, don't be saying that to people. There's so many relationships that were like first loves.
Me and him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Kimball, I'm here for you.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh. That's how gay we are.
Okay, well, whatever.
I don't know why, but then Spice Girls 2 Become One came in my head.
I need some love like I never needed love before.
Oh my god. When you go on a 3-hour drive listening to one song on repeat and singing it in different keys, you know you're in love.
Oh my lord.
Remember that?
Stop right now.
Oh, Jesus.
That was the song.
The song was Stop by Spice Girls. And this was yesterday. Just kidding.
What?
All right.
Yesterday, 23 years ago.
All right, that's not quite dry over here. I just need to make sure it's quite...
I just ate Ben & Jerry's pistachio ice cream.
Oh,
I don't want to think of how many spoons of butter that has.
None. Calorie-free.
The perfect amount.
Mmm.
Ben & Jerry's wouldn't do us wrong.
Reckon I used to eat Talenti all the time, that gelato. Ugh. No, I like Halo Top. It's good too.
I mean...
You know. No tears. All right, this needs to move.
I cried when we watched Scooby-Doo, the new Scoob movie. Like, there was so much ridiculousness in that movie, but then it got to the end, and I was like, why am I suddenly crying?
Because you realized something.
Did I? What did I realize?
That was
Can you tell me what I realized, Kimball?
Really great movie.
There was a line in that where the Fred character, they're asking him, like, why he feels the way he does. And he's
no, they're like, why do you know so much about superheroes, but nothing about... like technology or something.
He's all, because I am an American man. I was like, what? The hell kind of line is that?
A funny one.
Ridiculous.
I was dying. I thought it was so funny.
Kimmel and I both like looked around the room. We're like, did anyone else hear that? Even though it was just the two of us.
I know. If somebody else heard that, I'd be a little freaked. All right. Oh, I do need to bring in the white. On account of the eyeballs need to be popping.
What would you do if there was no world with color pencils? Would you try to find the subtle knife and break into another world that does?
No, but do I know they existed at one time? Because if I never knew they existed, I wouldn't care.
No, you just have a common understanding there's a gaping hole in your life and you don't know what
Look,
it is.
now you're just making it up as you go to suit your story.
Okay, well, whatever.
Now that's some poppin' tear ducts.
How is everyone else feeling? What are you guys thinking? What's going on?
What are you thinking watching this video right now? Okay, are we there? Are we there? You guys, are we back? Are we back? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like ditch out on you.
Everyone's getting abandoned, like they're feeling abandoned, Kimball, just as we start talking about the interesting topics.
I don't know why. It's having a very hard night. I've never had to reconnect twice. Maybe I should. Of course, on the night where I'm like, I'm going to take my time and go real nice and slow. Now I'm like, just get it done. Get it done. So we're going to kind of pick up the pace and try and get it done.
Well, you don't need to rush. It's fine.
Well,
I will keep looking. Cindy says it's all good.
I think
Gigi says Vogue vibes. Try saying that.
Vogue vibes.
And then loving watching you create.
Sorry. I don't know what's up with the internet tonight. It's being finicky. I don't think it's just
Maybe
my
it's
internet,
like when
right?
we don't pay attention to it, it acts like...
I know. It's like, oh, you're not going to look at me? Reminds me of the Miranda episode where they go to the therapist and the mom's all, me, look at me. Oh, I love Miranda.
Trisha says, no problem. I had Patrick Stewart in the last advert. Oh, was it the Grubhub one?
Oh, my God.
With him and Mark Hamill?
Ooh.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
Because it's funny.
Wasn't that Patrick Stewart and Mark Hamill, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if not, I'm going with it.
I'm sorry. Jenna says I bought a goat. Can we get a little clarification on that? Is that a real goat? Does it scream? Is it a eraser for a pencil? What are we talking about?
Is it something to do with your mink?
I bought a goat by Jenna Riggins. Trisha's all Jenna? Question mark.
I know, like, we're all waiting for more. Look, that needs to be white.
So we were talking about Westworld, and Kimball was basically saying that he doesn't like watching things where like they exhibit like bad human behavior because people go to Westworld to like some of them do bad things or whatever. So he was saying he doesn't like stories like that.
Truth. And like one of the only scary, okay, there's very few scary movies that I like. I liked Scream when that came out because it was new and exciting.
What about Event Horizon?
I was just going to say Event Horizon is probably my favorite scary movie, mostly because it's psychological, which I think is really cool. Because it's not like, there's not like a murderer on the, well, there kind of is. Depends on how you want to look at it. But it's psychological. It's not really something you can escape. Kind of thing. I don't know.
Do you recommend his Dark Materials?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Were you asking or was someone asking?
No, I was just asking as if someone was commenting to see how you would respond.
Oh, okay. I mean, I read the books. I really like the books. And the first movie, I liked the first movie, but yeah, they really, I think they were very scared of the public response to what actually happens in the books. So
No, sorry, go finish what you're saying and then I'll tell you.
oh, so I was just gonna say I like the TV show better because they're going much more along with the books and much more into it.
The sets are so incredible on that show.
Yes,
I can't even.
I've decided that the set in season 2 is going to be our next home. The whole thing, all of it.
Jenna says, I think you know what just happened. Noah stole my phone when he handed me a dog toy that had been destroyed. He took it to the bathroom and shut the door so I couldn't get it back.
Oh, we love him.
I wonder what Jenna's face looked like. Maybe for the next live you can draw what Jenna's face looked like after Noah stole her phone and locked himself in the bathroom and she realized she couldn't get to it.
Well, that seems like a lot of work.
Cheryl says, need to go. Love you guys. Aww. Merry Christmas.
Bye, Merry Christmas.
Much love to you as well and everyone else for joining us. Have a great evening.
Don't make it sound like we're signing off.
Well, we're not. Clearly, there's still work to do here. I meant that in a good way.
Uh-huh. All right, we're going to make these more, what's the word?
Quantity?
Not real.
Contrasty?
Like,
graphic? Outlined?
Yeah. Only because I don't like doing colored pencils on textured paper so much. Because it takes a lot to get, I don't like this texture happening down here. So, I'm just going to try and do something a little more graphic to give the idea that she's wearing a very uncomfortable turtleneck.
I feel like that we just had like the end of a movie in the chat section. Like everyone was waving and saying goodbye to Cheryl, and I just pictured like her driving away like in slow motion, and like the people are like waving from a porch, and like some people have tears in their eyes.
What world are you living in?
I don't know. Like that's just what I pictured. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, just like virtually.
Probably. I feel like I should go. Okay, I'm gonna add some texture with some paint. Getting out the paint. We're gonna bring in this water. Just gonna darken up this bottom.
I think this is what I like about not having like hundreds and hundreds of people on, is that we can actually like get to know everyone that's watching and like actually talk to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if there was hundreds of people, there'd be so many comments, I would just be like stuttering the whole time.
I know, you'd only be able to get a couple of them in.
It would just be a constant, like, me reading comments.
It'd be like, can you imagine if that was just, like, somebody's YouTube? Just people commenting and their YouTube page is, like, just them reading the comments.
And it's just on a white page. There's nothing happening.
All right, just added a little hoo-ha down there. Oh, you heard me, hoo-ha. Just a little bit. Oh, can you not see where I was hoo-hawing it?
I mean, slightly.
I need some Sugar Rush. Let's get her eyes in. They're going to be spooky, probably.
Catherine says you do a great job, Rocky, and then Gigi says enjoying hearing you both chat.
Oh.
And then Nancy says I'm seeing the most gorgeous sunset right now.
Oh. Well, it's dark here.
That's nice. That sounds beautiful. I've been playing this game called Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and literally I walk around until it's sunset and just like look around and take pictures of the sunset.
And then he's always like, "Oh my god, it's so beautiful," and until like get me to look, and I'm like, "Is it a sunset or a sunrise?" Every time.
So, well, I wish people could post pictures in the comments, but they probably can't.
Oh yeah, probably not. No, she's got like the "I hate being at this party" eye look going on.
It's either that or like she knows something that no one else knows.
She's got all the gossip.
Catherine says, I saw a girl doing a live for like 3 people.
And I was nervous as all can be.
Kimball was like scared when one person showed up.
Like I was practicing because I didn't know how it was going to be doing a live. And so I was like, oh, this is fine. I just won't tell anybody and I'll just get on. I didn't realize it was going to like let them know that I was on. And so like when people started were like, hi, I was like, oh my God. And I panicked. And I was like, what do I do? I'm fine. Everything worked out.
So Nancy is in Reno. And I just want to say that I feel like Nevada, Utah, all those places have gorgeous sunsets.
Yes.
Like Nevada specifically, there's just the landscape in Nevada is like so interesting for sunsets and sunrises. Nancy says her family is texting her about the sunset.
Well, that's how you know it's a good one.
And Cindy's from Sacramento, beautiful city.
I haven't been to Sacramento, I don't think.
We drove through it with you and I did.
Well, that doesn't count.
And then for choir one year.
I didn't go on that one.
Right.
I wasn't cool enough.
You weren't an acapella.
I don't know. And then the teacher was like, you're going to be an acapella whether you want to or not. And I was like, do I have to audition? Because I don't want to audition. He's like, no, you're just in. And I was like, cool. I'll do it. And then, no, and then I was like, wait, I'm only going to do it if I can take roll. Because that way I got out of taking the tests. And he's like, fine, whatever.
Why was he so like partial to you? Why did you get away with that?
I don't know. And then like when the school year started, he was like somebody else was taking roll. And I was like, Mr. Todorico, we had a deal that I was going to take roll. And then he started laughing and he just went over to the other kid and he's like, hey, Kimball's going to do that. And I was like, ha.
Dude, that's so funny.
He was an awesome teacher too.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, I'm putting neon pink in her hair. Why wouldn't I? It's red adjacent. Darkest red.
Did you went into like some John Williams music. You're all da 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 da. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. We used it for a fake commercial for school.
There you go.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Boom.
Great, Kimball. You lost a viewer from that. Way to go.
I am sorry.
I'm just kidding. They probably had something to do. They had to feed the dog.
They had an elsewhere to be, and I'm okay with that. So this one... Actually, I should have just colored that solid like it's a little paint on her face, but too late.
If you used alcohol markers and then tried to light it on fire, would it like legit go up?
Why are you asking this?
I'm just saying, could be something fun to try later.
Oh, okay, let's do that.
I think Noah would enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure Noah would really enjoy it.
Katrina says, just got here. What's the snack tonight? So glad you asked. It is
Rocky's very proud.
Homemade Mad Lines.
The pretty ones are gone.
The ones with the cranberry orange chutney are gone, but that's what we're eating. We don't have an actual like Madeline pan, so I just like put them on a cookie sheet. I also didn't have all the proper ingredients, so I just like substituted for whatever I wanted.
That's right, Christy. Keep telling yourself that.
And so far, I personally have had 5 tablespoons of butter and about 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I'm probably going to have at least one more.
I mean, I can feel my heart racing.
Woo! She can feel her heart racing.
I mean, it's better to feel it racing than not beating at all, right? She's got the gloss
She's
on.
like, there's just so much beauty in the world. That's what she's thinking right
When
now.
she looks into my face.
Exactly. When she sees your profile when she's lying in bed next to you.
Okay, creeper.
All right. Cindy's like, oh no, the white pen! Everyone knows the end's coming!
No, not tonight.
Are you okay over there? Can you do that on screen so we can all see what's happening, please?
No, I'm afraid it's going to ploop out some color.
Kimball is trying to get the cap off of this pen.
Well, I have... Don't grab buttery cookies and then, you know, go for a pen that needs to be sealed. I just wanted to put some paint on these.
There you go. I have to make sure I look at the screen every once in a while to make sure you're not offline.
I know, yeah, if you're just joining us, sometimes it decides to just, you know, make us not be there.
Even though the router literally move it within like 10 feet of the phone.
You know how sometimes I'm not good with words? Like always? You're welcome.
What about it? You say you're welcome?
Yeah.
Trisha says, I love that red pen smiley face.
It's Thriller Jacket. That's all I got. I mean, mine's a little on the dead side, but we're making it happen. Come on, little buddy, just a couple more berries. All right.
Come on, little sis, I'm gonna whisper in your ear. Tell you a little something that you like to hear.
Oh, you sound creepy. What is that?
That song is creepy.
What is it?
I don't know. You have to figure out for yourself.
No, that's a song I'll never
If
listen
you know,
to.
you know.
Well, I don't know, and I don't need to.
I saw a TikTok where literally someone had the intro to that song, and then it cut to a dog, like with his face right up to the owner, and he's like, like biting his face,
That's cute.
but not like actually biting it, just like nibbling it. It was really weird. Anyway,
No, it was a really good story.
thank you. I'm gonna tell that one at parties.
Well, you probably shouldn't.
I just love awkward moments so much. Like when we had our big
I
group
am an
call,
awkward
and
moment.
like
Is that why you love me? Because I'm just like a walking awkward
I can't
moment.
confirm or deny that, but I
Okay.
do know that when we're having like Skype meetings and it gets to the end and like there's no more topics to talk about, but like no one feels confident enough to like end it. There's just this awkward silence, and every time I raise my head up and like look down at the screen because I'm like, what's gonna happen?
It's true, he does. It's like the thrilling moment of the whole evening for him.
Like when we log on to meetings, I'm like, oh, we're gonna have that part at the end.
The best part.
Best part of Skype meetings is when they awkwardly end. Or don't end.
Oh my god. Why are we so funny?
I don't think we're that funny.
Yeah.
To others, anyway. I think we're funny to us, Kimball.
We are funny to us. I'm thinking of a red color.
She's looking over her red and green shoulder.
I love how somebody posted the song Rudolph's Red-Nosed Reindeer, and they're like, this is my favorite song about people being totally rude to you until they need something from you.
That's very true.
I was like, oh yeah. Gosh, when you put it like that.
Everything has a story.
Look, we're going to mix some green into that because it's not dark enough.
I found out today through Facebook, so it has to be true,
Oh, it probably
that
is.
Lucille Ball owned the production company that ended up doing Star Trek, and they did a pilot that got rejected. So then she did another pilot and called it Where No Man Has Gone Before with William Shatner, and then that's the one that got picked up. And so they were basically saying that without Lucille Ball, Star Trek may not have happened. And I was like, obviously that's the world I want to live in.
Okay.
The end.
Is it true? We don't know.
Cindy says, I'm seriously loving her. And then
Oh.
Nancy says, you are funny. And then Pamela says, oh my goodness, this is beautiful! Exclamation point.
Thank you.
And then Trisha says, oh,
By the way.
you are that funny.
Oh.
Double smiley faces.
Thank you.
And then Catherine says, I gotta go. Love y'all.
Oh, okay. Love you too. Bye.
Bye, Catherine.
And now I eat cookie.
Catherine came to watch Kimball.
I don't know what to do now. If you haven't
You
noticed.
don't know what to do now?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I don't plan out my lives. I just kind of wing it.
Are you happy there's color in her hair on that side, or do you wish that you hadn't messed it up?
You messed it up. You. I mean, I just drew a sketch.
Tracy says, "Hi, Campbell, I caught you live!" Exclamation point.
Boom, and welcome to the party. Okay, we're done. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Oh my god, I'm totally kidding.
Catherine gave you $4.99, Campbell. Tears.
Thank you.
Tears. I want to hear like an explosion sound when your hand comes apart like that. Okay, well, that wasn't quite what I was thinking.
Okay, well,
thank you very much, Catherine.
Very much. I appreciate it. And, you know, whenever the day comes, I do get a paycheck from YouTube, because I don't really know how that works. I know it's going to happen eventually, because I had to do forms for it. Real things. It'll all be used towards art supplies or something.
True.
And you guys, also, if there's anything you guys actually want me to, like, review live with you, I'll do it. It might look awful, but hey, I'll do it.
Oh, like art supplies?
Yeah. Yeah, if there's an art supplies that you want me to get and review or make a video of or whatever, do a little shout out. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna make these a little more like, hey, my earrings aren't gonna fall apart in the wind. This feels like it's gonna break. Need a dark.
I don't know where the earrings begin and the necklace ends.
Oh my god. Oh, speaking of expensive jewelry, I don't know. I was like scrolling through my Facebook feed as one does, and I was like, oh my god, that's gorgeous. I want it. It was an ad. I clicked on it. Fabergé egg. Why is Fabergé advertising on my page? It was an egg. Third time's a charm.
Are we back?
We're working on it. We're working on it. We're making a connection. I'm feeling the synergy. YouTube, get it together, man.
All right, I think you're back now. Thank you very much for saying something, Jenna.
We were talking about jelly plates.
We lost you at the egg when you sneezed and broke the Fabergé egg.
They're just too expensive. $3,000. Why would you? And then I was saying that's why I just spent like, I think it was $11 for my little crushed opal ring.
I think that's why it showed up. So I was saying that Jenna says you should review your Cricut, and then says, jelly plates, are you still using those?
Mm-hmm,
and then Jenna said, lost you. And for a minute, I was like, I lost the topic, but then I was like, wait.
Oh, well, I think she's done. What time is it? Have we been on for like 3 years yet?
Yes, absolutely, Campbell. It's 8:02. You've been on for over an hour.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, you guys.
I think we probably shouldn't go on because the internet's so bad this evening. I'm very sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm making a cookie. I'm sorry, too.
Well, here, let's take the phone off the thing and try to wrap it before it cancels on you again.
Okay, I had to wrap the cord weirdly, so...
Okay. I will try to grab your phone. Oh, there we go. Oh, you really did wrap the cord. And here we go, everyone. Sorry, and I don't know which... Oh, there you go.
Are you going to show them my
Oh.
Pusheen socks?
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's Madeline Bowder.
There's Pusheen. Can you make him talk by wiggling your feet?
No.
Okay.
I can make him chubbier. Or she. Is Pusheen a boy or a girl?
You decide. That's the excitement.
Oh, so...
Jenna says, hi! As you can see right here when I film my phone.
Huh?
All right, so, Kimball, hold it up. Let's see it.
Inappropriate.
The artwork.
Okay. Some people think it's a masterpiece. Not this.
Oh, it's another one for the fridge.
Let's get rid of that double chin. Okay. Okay.
Good job. How do you feel about it?
I like it. It's not quite what I was imagining when I drew the little thumbnail, because I did the whole page smush and got paint on the other side because I'm a fool.
That's true.
So yeah, also, if losing my voice, I'm not even talking that much. If there's anything you want me to use, hopefully, like, I'm
We'll
not gonna
turn
be
the
doing
ring
oils.
light towards you, Kimball. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Looks like you're at like a nail salon or something.
Get my nails done. If it's like, I'm not gonna do oil paints or anything like that because that takes like 300,000 years to dry. But yeah, things that I can do within an hour or two, I will be more than happy to make a fool of myself and review things. Or if I'm somewhat skilled at it, I will show you how I use things.
You look like you're a weird character from Cyberpunk because of all the circle lights in your glasses.
I think next week I might do... I'm gonna pull them out now so I don't forget. I'm very busy. Sennelier oil pastels. Because I've had a lot of people asking about these, like, not recently, but over time, and I keep saying I'll do it, and then I keep forgetting because I don't pull them out. So I'm going to pull them out, These will be next week. I'll probably just color a picture. I don't know, because I don't plan these things. We're just gonna make it up as we go.
So a lot of people are saying they love her. And then someone says, oh, oil pastels, yes.
Bam! Yeah. Welcome. I got this, and it came with that wooden box thing, which is really cool.
Wait, is next week is going to be after the holiday?
Yes.
So we're going to have opened presents by then?
Yes.
Perfect. I just wanted to verify that. Do I have anything coming?
He keeps saying he went shopping for me, but all the presents under the tree are wrapped by me.
Kimball just doesn't know the wowness of my exciting gift-giving prowess.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When are you ever not with me?
I don't even know.
I went to the dentist, so you had an hour.
Well, that's a lot of time.
And you were playing games.
Kimball, I am a very crafty person, I think you'll find. So I think next week you might just have to come on and just tell people how wrong you were.
Okay. Wait, is it before New Year's? Our next
Yes,
Sunday?
yes,
So maybe we'll do like a little New Year themed thing, but probably not.
Okay.
Because, I don't know, maybe I'll think of something, I don't know.
And then we'll just have to reveal the best gifts we got from the holiday. Maybe that's a vlog.
It's the gift of love, Rocky.
Are we doing a vlog or not?
I don't know. I don't think people are that interested in our lives.
Okay, perfect. Trisha says that we need a vlog opening present, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, hey, if one person wants to see it, I'm going to do it.
All right, that's how life works. If one person wants it.
I'm a giver, okay?
Okay, Coco Peru. All right. Well, let's come around before we cut out again.
I didn't even finish my coffee.
Oh, travesty. Is that
now,
okay
Rocky, if you could just give us some end of the video.
No, that's your thing. It's a tradition. Here we go, Kimball, and
you're the singer.
You do it.
You're the singer.
Kimball, and ready, go.
I can't. I'm drinking. You do it, Rocky. Please, everyone wants to hear your beautiful voice. This is the end. Rocky failed, and that's okay. I still love him.